and she was in Jamaica. It was considered bad if you were thin. So people that were plus size were like hot to try. And she never was. So she's like, well, this is really good. I don't know if I can get one. Got my stealing cookie. I'm getting promoted tonight. I should eat a cookie. I'm getting promoted. I should eat. Yeah. Can you want? Stick one. It's in half. It's almost like you just got a whole cookie. Do you want to want here? Anything else in our little plate? My gravy.
Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to have you guys here for the September meeting. Who is super excited that August is over and September is here? I can't get this full screen. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Danielle Hopper, and we just want to welcome you to our monthly meeting. We have these meetings every month. This is a way that we can come together as consultants. Learn more about different things that are going on with Arbonne. This month's going to be really exciting. We have a lot of new stuff to cover during our consultant training portion. But we also have these events as a way to bring people that are interested in learning more about Arbonne as an income opportunity so that they can learn more about this awesome opportunity. So there's going to be several things we do tonight. One of the main focuses each month is on the recognition of what awesome consultants are doing. So you're going to be hearing from a lot of different people tonight, which is really exciting. I'm going to go through some announcements first for the current consultants, so you guys are going to want to write this down. I'm so excited. Tomorrow I actually leave for Illinois. I'm going to be gone tomorrow through Monday. My grandpa's turning 100, and he still walks totally fine, goes to lunch every day, cracks jokes all day long. So we'll probably be going back out for like 110. But he turns 100 the same day that my middle daughter turns 4. So we're going to go out for a huge party, and then we come home, and I have one day, and then we leave for the amazing Areas in Paradise retreat in Whitefish, Montana. Who's going to the retreat in here? Area managers, Stephanie, Heather, Allison, Stick. There's going to be 18 people from my team going. There's 42 of us total. We had to just actually rent another mountain home because we have so many people coming. So fabulous retreat we do every year for the area managers. So that's something you guys are going to want to work for next year. We have our Sunday night conference calls every Sunday night at 9:30. We're going to have a guest trainer for this Sunday night, an awesome ENVP, and then we're going to be starting a new series all about back to basic stuff. So how to have successful group presentations, hostess coaching, personal activity, you're on my schedule. Lots of great calls you guys are going to want to plug into. So those are Sunday nights. Our next 2 meetings here are going to be October 6th and November 3rd. I'm so proud of you guys for all showing up. I was worried the room was going to be empty since it's Tuesday. Normally our meetings are the first Monday of every month. So make sure you have October 6th and November 3rd down. If you're an area manager, you want to mark down the date of September 20th. This is the Canadian National Training Conference. And Arbonne is letting all area managers register to be a part of a live web event where you can host it in your home or at somebody else's home and be a part of the product launch. There's some products that I don't know of, but I've heard are fabulous. There's a new line that I'm extremely excited about. So if you want to have a little event with your own area, plan that on September 20th. And then the next announcement, I'm going to ask Miss Gretchen to come up, one of our fabulous area managers, and she's actually the host of this event. I'm going to let her explain to us the importance and why we should attend.
I probably don't need this microphone. You all know who I am. It's so nice to see everyone here today. I'm just honored and thrilled and beyond excited to introduce you to Dr. Tanda Cook. She is a naturopath. She is one of the most incredible women I have actually never met in my life. I have only been trained by her over the phone and just had an honor and privilege of years ago when Arbonne launched its amazing essentials to just have her pour into me via a long way around many MVPs, and I got hooked up with her. She lives on a sustainable ranch in Boozman, Montana, and she plants her food, she has her kettle, she has everything. She teaches people how to cook. She is an absolute foodie, and she just absolutely understands the connection between food and health, and that's what naturopaths do. They take a different route. They go to medical school, and then they go to naturopath school. And when I first heard her story, she said, you know what, I went to medical school, me and my buddy, Sarah, and then we found Arbonne, or Arbonne found us, and she said, well, if I would have found Arbonne before medical school, I never would have had them gone. That's how deeply she views the value of the products that we have, not only our daily and our fit essentials, but also our skincare. So I promise you that attending this event, it will do more for your understanding and appreciation of the Pure Safe beneficial products that we have, how it truly can affect your life, your family's life, and the guests that you bring. The morning session will focus more on the generalities of good food, good eating. I will also be talking about the connection between exercise in all of this, but it is 80% food, 10% exercise, 10% genetics, and I had to learn that myself in a very hard lesson. But we'll talk about that in the morning. In the afternoon, she is going to go in depth into our essentials line. So consultants, you absolutely do not want to miss it, but those of your clients who have a passion for this and really want to know more, it will absolutely be okay for them as well. So they can do a definite full day with us. So guests can do just morning, or they can do the entire day. The consultants totally want to be in all day long. This event will go live tomorrow, and all of the details for the registration you will find at the live link on the bottom. So all of the MVPs will get this. Get on. There are only 100 seats in this place, and I guarantee you it is going to pack out. She travels the country. She was just in Canada last weekend hosting for other consultants. So please take time to come up to Berea. It's right by Cleveland Hopkins Airport. Super simple drive, and I really look forward to hosting you all there. Thank you so much.
Thanks, I'm super excited about that event. I saw that she was in Canada with Billy, Heidi, and Bethany, who I adore. And I was like, what? That's the lady that she was talking about. And like the next day, you got your flyer out. So I'm super excited. I'm actually supposed to have like high school girlfriends as house guests, but I'm going to try and move them to the next weekend from Hillary, but I really want to be there. Welcome, Susie. Hi. I love the smaller atmosphere. It's so much fun to be able to do things like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to move on to, we started a little bit late, so I'm going to talk along here, is our On the Move panel. We do this every month where we can just showcase some ladies that are really doing some incredible things in their business. So I want to bring up the 4 ladies that we asked. Tara, please come on up. Jessica, Amber, and Christy. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, come on up, Christy. Awesome. So all 4 of these ladies are fabulous. They've all done incredible things in their business. They're all at different stages. They've been in different lengths. So we're just going to go down the line. You can just share your name, why you got introduced, how you got introduced to Arbonne, and just why you're so excited about it.
Hi everybody, I'm Chrissy Gilbride. I was introduced by my best friend Heidi. probably a year after she's been in the business. I live in Cleveland with my husband and our 2 kids, and I'm really excited about this business because in the current, I'm a veterinary technician, and I'm kind of in a peak where I can go, and I don't do school. I did school and then was school. I don't want to do anymore, and short of that, it's not a profession that you see a lot of 40, 50-year-old people doing. It's too labor intensive. So I'm hoping by the time I get to that point where this body doesn't want to get and wrestle around with the dogs anymore, that I'm going to be at the place of my business, and the opportunity is there right in front of me. And I don't feel like there's some deadline I have to hit right away. This is open. It's the road I want to drive, no matter what speed I want to drive. It's there for me, and the opportunity can be anything I want it to be, and that's what's really exciting. So
I retired in a couple years.
yay!
Hello, I'm Amber. Let's see. I have 3 kids, 2 and under. I was introduced to Arbonne a couple years ago. And I like the products. I love the quality, tried them, they're great. But it wasn't something I needed at the time. I had a job. I have a day. I had a great job. Great common skills, so I just wanted to take time. Fast forward a couple years, a couple more kids. Things were just getting kind of hectic. Things were going not so great with my job, and I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I needed a plan B. This was in May that I decided to finally jump in and try this. Fast forward 2 more months, I've lost my job. What I did was project-based, and there just wasn't much work in the Cleveland area. So I did federal work, so my option was to travel 4 days a week and be paid. So that clearly wasn't an option for me. So I jumped into this, and things went really well the first couple months. I will say that everyone that's a stay-at-home mom, it's harder doing this as a stay-at-home mom. Like when I had a job, I had more time. I had a lunch break. I had 5-minute breaks here and there. So the first few months were great. I was really good. And now I'm just trying to adjust to this first month of being a stay-at-home mom. But the reason that I like Arbonne, and I think this is something that's going to work for me, is I know it's something that I can incorporate into my life. I just have to figure it out. I see everybody else. I've seen some interviews, but it's all stuff you do. You have to be home with her boys, and I want that, So I definitely think this is an opportunity for me. I just have to figure it out and work it in. So I'm doing it. Yay.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I was introduced to Arbonne actually 7 years ago. With a consultant, just looking for some skincare, nothing more than that, and got the consultant I need, and decided to start plugging into the business. Well, fast forward to now, this is my last meeting here in Akron. My husband got a job in Greenville, South Carolina. We're transferring down there at the end of this month. And I'm able to take my business with me, and that is what's so absolutely great. I can do the business that I started up here, continue it down there. I'm growing. My volume is the highest it's ever been. And I can't thank Danielle enough for letting me plug into her meeting. She's been absolutely amazing. I haven't been here. Don't take her for granted.
That's why I picked her to talk.
No, seriously. Yeah, you can do this anywhere. If, life happens and get thrown in both curveball like we did, we've never intended to ever leaving an area. But now that we're leaving, I still have my business, even though I'm quitting my full-time job, and now I can work on full-time and see where this guy's going.
Awesome.
I'm Tara, and I've actually been doing Arbonne since 2005. Started with 2007. But I've been in consultant that long. I actually started in 2005. They were doing the trip that year to Hawaii, and my husband and I always dreamed about going to Hawaii. So I started in January, and I think we had until May to run the trip, and they did it. So my husband and I went to Hawaii that September, had an amazing trip. But since then, I've just been kind of doing parties here and there, so I love getting out. I'm a stay-at-home mom as well. My boys are much older now. They're 18 now, almost 16. And so I love getting out and doing the parties, learning free products. And my oldest son, who's a senior this year in high school, he hates school. He would rather pick up the dog food in the yard than go to school once I do this hate school. So he's never talked about going to college. We've always been supportive of every whatever we wanted to do. Well, now he's talking about going to college. So we have no savings whatsoever for him to go to college. So we can't say, Mom and Dad did not save for you. So that is my why now, and I'm realizing if I would have had such a huge why back in 2005 when I started, I'm sure I would be maybe by now. I'm an area manager, and I think I've been a district manager probably 6 or 7 times. I have to go back and look, but just because I learn different things and just having fun. But I just think the big thing is if you can figure out your why, and you need help doing that, ask your upline and stuff. But you're excited.
Oh, yes.
I do love Argonne. This is a big thing, yeah. Well, none of my jokes are not going to be funny, but I was saying I have stepped out of my comfort zone, like I'm wearing the white pants and it's after Labor Day. So I don't know, I just feel like I have such a huge why. So I'm making the phone calls that people have been on this chicken list that I've had hidden because I've been so afraid to call them. So I'm calling them now and having parties for me, and they're fun. So it's kind of what I was afraid of. So I think just get a real big strong why, and that will help.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies. And I love hearing from so many different people because you get to see all the different journeys. And even though Jessica's been doing it for 7 years and Tara's been doing it for 9 years, because I started in 2005, I love that everybody's journey is their own. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, as long as you keep doing it, you're guaranteed that you're not going to fail. So I know that Tara is not listening to me, but I know that she's going to be an executive national vice president because she already has one in her organization. So she is phenomenal. So are the rest of you. You guys are all awesome. Okay, so I'm going to actually, you just turn the lights down and push the 3. I'm going to bring up 2 of my favorite ladies. We're going to share very quickly this brief presentation. That's perfect. Yeah. With you guys so you can understand a little bit more about the business side of Arbonne. So the first person I'm going to introduce is my dear friend, Tiffany Bookman. She's an executive regional vice president in Arbonne. And one of my favorite parts of this business is the friends that you meet that you never would have otherwise met. And we do not benefit each other in a business way at all. Totally separate teams, but we get to do our meetings together. We have so much fun in our normal everyday life. She's one of my best friends. I never would have met her if it wasn't for this company. And then the second person I'm going to bring up is my neighbor. She lives, there's 3 houses in between the 2 of us. And Deb is also one of my dearest friends. I just adore her, and she is on a fast track to region. She'll be having her card here soon, right? Yep. And these 2 are going to share with you about the
All right, well, like Danielle said, my name is Tiffany Bookman, and I have been, Tara actually is my sponsor, so I am signed up under Tara, and is one of my best friends. I started 9 years ago with the hopes to just make a couple extra $100 a month. My husband is a UPS driver. We have 3 kids. I was a stay-at-home mom, and she calls me when I see her. Anyways, it's the hair, probably. Anyways, I just wanted to make a couple extra $100 a month, and I thought Arbonne would do that for us, and it did right away. And I loved meeting the great people and getting out of the house a little bit, all those kind of things. But really, in the in the quiet parts of my home, I was going to bed at night, crying, so nervous, so upset, worried about bills. How am I going to pay for stuff? My husband was so stressed out. He was working as much overtime as he possibly could. So my kids never saw him. He would have to be at work at 9. He wouldn't get home till 9 a lot of times. So he was never home. So something had to give. He then broke his foot at work, and it was a workman's comp claim. So he was off work, and we didn't actually start getting paid from workman's comp for about a month. So we went a month with no income at all. And that was a huge wake-up call because we had no savings or anything. So I knew that I had to do something. So I went away to a training that Arbonne had, and it was in Kentucky. It was the first time I was ever away from my kids. And when I was there, I saw all walks of life being very successful in this business. Because I thought, well, I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I dropped out of college my first year. You know, I just, a couple extra $100, that's probably all I can do. Let's be real here. But what I realized and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what your training is. Anybody can do this, and anybody can get to the top. So I came home, and I'm like, that's it. I'm doing it. I'm going to the top. Worked my business like crazy. So we went from the going to bed at night crying, struggling, how are we going to pay our bills, what are we going to do, to fast forward now 9 years. My oldest daughter just left for college last week, and we're able to pay for that. So she's not going to have any debt for college because of Arbonne. My husband took the day off today because he can. We don't have to struggle and worry about bills anymore. He will retire before he turns 40. It's just been an amazing it's just been an amazing experience. So yeah, that's my story. Here's Jester.
Probably 3/4 of the way through, I realized I was totally blocking when you're talking, and I'm thinking, I was like, oh, I didn't want to
So anyways, my name's Deb Van Elton, and like Danielle said, we're neighbors, and with Steph and Heather as well. And that was my introduction to Arbonne 3 years ago. And so how it worked was, I think Stephanie had a party for another neighbor, and I wasn't able to go. And Danielle actually is the one that dropped off the sample, and I thought I loved what I was using. And she called me up and said, how do you use the sample? What do you think? Exactly what we do. And on the other end of it, I said, no, I haven't used it. It's still sitting on my island somewhere. I'll have to find it. Amongst the abyss, I found it and used it and was hooked. So I am a firefighter, paramedic, and I have been for 16 years, and I do that part-time. So when this introduction was done to Arbonne for me, I was working 2 part-time jobs. I was working at the fire department, and I was also teaching at Altman Hospital, anything emergency medicine. So I was quite busy. My children at the time were, there's 3 years, so 5 and 3. So I had a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old. I was at home trying to be home as much with them as I could, working 2 part-time jobs that were mainly evenings. So my husband and I was trying to make the schedules work where they didn't have to be in daycare, and I was like, I cannot take on another thing. I just can't do Arbonne. And of course, that's history. And 9 months after I started Arbonne, I lost my job at Altman Hospital with like 0 warning. And Arbonne has since replaced that income and then some, and I'm so glad that these 2 ladies, Stephanie and Danielle, saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And I think that is what's so cool, is when you have somebody that sees something in you and you invite somebody that you see something in them that just changes lives. So that's my story. So here we go. Okay, so what do? We educate, we empower, and we give. So we're just educating people on the nasties that are out there and giving them an option of the stuff that we have that's amazing. We empower not only with the products, but also change lives for finances and change lives with that. And we also give. So we give people a fresh start, a new start to their health and their wealth, essentially. So our ingredient policy is also, our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. Arbonne is so committed to having the purest and the greatest ingredients that's out there. Our products are obviously safe because of that. And it's amazing how we actually get targeted results, that everything that you do use is beneficial for us. And you are what you absorb. I always use the example when I'm doing my parties of like the nicotine patches, the morphine patches, the birth control patches, that everything that we put on our body absorbs into our body, and 60% of what we put on our body absorbs in every day. The average American has 200 synthetic chemicals stored in the body. I mean, in there it's stored. That's just nasty. So actually 34 years of research and development, and I don't need to read all these to you, but just some of the ones that I love that we're certified vegan. I am gluten-free, so we're formulated without gluten, which I just totally love. We have no artificial colors, dyes, or sweeteners, and we're never tested on animals, so the GMO screening as well. We have over 200 products, and honestly, we have something for everyone. I mean, we really do. If you have a need, we got it. We got you covered. And I love this in the bottom that there's 1 million people that consume these products, but only 20,000 are currently getting paid for it. And all we're doing, you guys, is referring and teaching and training others to do what we do. We're just referring products that we love. So you see and feel the difference, and I just love these. This is what I was talking about, it being beneficial. When you look at these pictures of before and after, there's so many times that I get a new product and I'm thinking, man, I should have taken before pictures. So I can, show my before and after pictures. So this is Target. No, that's good. I'll just keep going. I'm like care cases.
Okay, so turn an expense into an income. This is basically what we do. Like Deb said, everything we have, I mean, we have something for everybody. And, you might have that person that says, oh, I don't really use skincare, which you're in the background, like, oh. But then, or they'll say, I don't wear makeup or whatever. That's okay, because we also have vitamins. I'm sure they wash their hair. I'm sure they use a hand cream once in a while, chapstick. I mean, we have something for everybody. So we are actually just teaching people how to turn expense into an income. So they can actually shop from their own mall. Oh, no, that's okay. No, okay. I just was expecting it to. Okay, so a smarter way to shop. What is network marketing? I love this because I was very anti-network marketing before I started Arbonne. I thought it was one of those things, that people hear about. Like my husband, I remember years before Arbonne came into my life, he got asked to come to, he got laid off from UPS. They were on strike. You guys remember the strike? Probably all too young. But there was a strike. He wasn't working. So this guy called him up and asked him to come. I've got this way. You're going to make money and come to this thing. And so he went. And it was very like a hoorah, chanty. I don't know. It was just odd. He came home really freaked out. So that's what I had in my head. That's what I had in my head with network marketing. And but really that was false. That was not true. It's just a way to distribute products is what it is. And they're actually teaching it in business schools around the world because it is smart business. So look at traditional retail there. It goes, if you have like, say your bottle of Pantene, it's going to go through all those steps, the manufacturer, wholesaler, warehouse, or advertiser, retailer, until it gets to the consumer. So there's all that markup. Sorry. Tara and I have an upline who used to work for the Coca-Cola company. And she had told us that, when it took this was, 8 years ago. It took 5 cents to make a can of Coke. But, you're going and putting in $1.25 or whatever into the pop machine. So there's just such a markup till it gets to you. With network marketing, it's just going from the manufacturer to the consumer through the independent consultants. And people can order their products and have it shipped directly to them. We don't even have to really be involved. We just get a paycheck for it. So it's pretty awesome. At retail stores, 80% of your money goes towards marketing, packaging, and shipping. And think about advertising. This really gets me. Like Halle Berry gets paid, millions and millions of dollars to be the face of I don't even know what. But Ellen is the face of CoverGirl. She gets a ton of money. We don't do that. Arbonne puts that money into the research and development so that we can offer, the best products out there, very, very high end at such a great price. So who endorses network marketing? Donald Trump. He says if he were to do it over again, he would have started with a network marketing company.
Paul Zane Pilzer. He predicted the dot-com boom. He's predicting that the health and wellness industry and network marketing, are going to be huge. I can't think of the details. Sorry. Robert Kiyosaki, Warren Buffett, they're all huge endorsers of network marketing. So see the stats. A new home-based business is started every 12 seconds in the U.S. That's 7,200 new businesses started every day. Now let me just tell you guys on this. I know so many people that are like I was, 9 years ago, going to bed at night, worrying about money. How can I make some more money? What can I do? They're online researching things, trying to come up with ways. They're tired of giving away their time. They're tired of struggling with money. It's usually one of those two things, time or money. And so a lot of people are looking for what we have to offer. So you can start your own business. It's a proven system for success. You don't have to stop under the tunnel. You don't have to deliver any products, which is really cool because we used to do that years ago, and I wasn't very good at it. So we're past that. Consumable products. This is one thing that got me. Before I started Arbonne, I was looking into a kitchen product. I have tons of their stuff. I love it. But you can only have so many baking stones and wooden spoons and things like that, right? And they're lifetime guaranteed. So that's not a consumable product. Tara told me all about consumable product. People wash their face, usually every day, hopefully. Wash their hair. Like everything that you're using that Arbonne sells is getting washed down the drain. So they're reordering, and the reorder rate is very, very high, which is really cool. Leverage your time. I'll talk about that in a second. And this can be built alongside your current job. I always hear people say, I know, but I work full time. I can't afford to quit my job and do this. Well, duh, you don't have to. That's the beauty of this. You just work in the nooks and crannies of your day. Okay, so watch your business grow. So this is, I love this slide. This is like my favorite slide. So think about corporate America, and this is the normal setup. So have you ever had people say, oh, it's one of those pyramid things? You ever heard people say that? I get that all the time. But if you look at corporate America, that is more of a pyramid than anything else. CEO, your president, they leverage off the vice presidents, who leverage off the middle management, and they leverage off the employees. Anyone been to Starbucks this week? Okay, one person, 2, 3. There we go. Everyone's shy. Don't be shy.
It was gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free.
Okay. Okay. So the little barista that made your, their voice little. So the little barista that made your coffee, are they ever going to be the CEO of Starbucks? Not likely. But Arbonne, if they started an Arbonne business, they could be the CEO. They could get to the top level of their company, their own personal Arbonne company. If they wanted to, it's their choice. So if you look at network marketing, you're just building a network of consumers. So you're leveraging off of other people. So if I sign up and work 10 hours a week and I find 4 people to work 10 hours a week, I'm getting paid on 50 hours of working power and I'm only working 10. Is how it works. So then I'll have people say, oh, you have to get people. It's one of those. Well, in all honesty, this is not about getting people. This is about sharing an amazing gift that has changed so many people's lives. I mean, Danielle Lauber, your own national vice president, is an ENVP. She's not even 30 yet. She's like living the dream. Her and her husband have so many choices. But is she working a ton of hours? No, let's be real. Are you, Danielle? No. She's busy, yeah, but if she was CEO of Starbucks, she would work a lot of hours. So, okay, that's my soapbox.
So ground floor opportunity. Didn't realize that was up there. I kept going.
Oh, very good.
So ground floor opportunity. Obviously, we are currently in the U.S., UK, Australia, and Canada, and then Poland. That's right.
October 1st.
October 1st. My bad. So Poland, October 1st. There's only a 1% brand awareness. That just blows my mind. Back to that other slide that I covered and said that only 20,000 people are sharing the products. So that's amazing. That last one there is really cool. The anti-aging, cosmetic, weight loss, personal care, aromatherapy, and nutrition products account for $140 billion in sales U.S. sales and is estimated to reach $3 trillion by 2015. We have all that already. Isn't that exciting? That's cool. So how we get paid and all of the little perks that comes with it. So all of the things up there at the top, the bonuses, it's so cool how Arbonne does this, where you're at your level and then you start working for your bonus and they pay you to just work a little bit harder, but then all they're doing is getting ready for you to promote to the next level. It's so cool, I think, how that works, where you just keep working a little harder and they just keep, showering you with everything. So the Mercedes-Benz, that's the highest 2 levels. Travel opportunities, I earned, was Bahamas trip when I first started. I earned the Bahamas trip, didn't go, but I earned it. So we have the 4 levels district managers. The first one, you can see there the average income's to $140 to $1,500. And the plus there is when you're working towards the next level, you're actually working or getting paid more than that as you're getting ready to promote to the next level. Then area manager is next with $1,200 to $3,000 as an area manager. And that's when your business becomes willable. So that is so cool that the founder, Peter Mort, set that up to where if something happens to you, that your business can be willable for 4 generations on top of that. So that is way cool. And then the next one is the one that's real exciting because that's the one where you get your Mercedes-Benz bonus and you get that $5,000 to $8,000. 1 to 3 years is the average time frame for that. So I'm on my 3rd year. I better get going, right? Get that taken care of. I got it. And then obviously the highest level is National Vice President, $21,500 a month. Wow. That's exciting, isn't it? Okay, so final thoughts. Where will you be in 5 years? If you continue to do what you're doing now, where will you be in 5 years? So that's something to really think about. And how long can you survive on your current savings right now if something was to happen to your main source of income? That's kind of scary for a lot of people. I know, Tara was talking about with the college fund, and you're just like, oh my gosh, everyone wants to go to college. I never thought that was going to happen. And a lot of people don't have a savings account. And then the things to just keep in mind and some things to just leave tonight with some things to think about is we all have a personal network, and we're always working that network. If, oh my gosh, who did your hair? I love it. I love the color. You're always networking. I saw a great movie. I went to a great restaurant. That's all we're doing is we are networking and sharing our products with everybody. Most networks have not even been exposed to Arbonne. I went camping over the weekend. I gave my business card out to 5 people while I was there. All 5 people had never heard of Arbonne. I was so excited. I did the dance on the way back to the camper. I was like, oh yeah. And then to reap the rewards of sharing Arbonne with your network. And I promise you that if you are not sharing Arbonne with people, somebody else will. And I'll tell you, that's the worst feeling that there is when you have somebody on your 100-person list or your chicken list and someone else has gotten to them first, and you're like, oh, you get real angry with yourself. So, also the 3 ways to win with Arbonne. So if you're a guest in the room and you were invited to come, just let the person know that invited you where you're at, just so they know where to go from here. Number 1 is I'm interested in just the product. Thank you for the invite. I had a blast. These girls rock. And I'm just going to stick with the product. And 2 is I'm interested in the product, but I need a little bit more information about the business. So, and then the last one is 3, I'm in. We'll get started, and this team's going to love you up.
Love you up.
Love you up. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
All right, now, are you getting started after?
No.
Okay.
But if they want information.
Yeah, so if you are interested in doing this business and you want information, let the person know that invited you and grab one of the leaders. We'd love to help you, sit down with you and tell you what you need to do to get started. we're going to do the best part of the night is recognition. So I'm super excited about that. So if all the area managers can come up front. And I have to say, while they're coming up here, a little bit adding to the opportunity thing. Last month, my family and I traveled a lot. We were able to do things we never would have been able to do prior to Arvon, so it was a huge blessing. But we traveled a lot, and I got my paycheck, and it was my highest paycheck in a year. You know, and it was mainly like July, middle of July, probably till middle of August. Tara and I and our families were on a hiatus. Yes. But I had one of the biggest paychecks I've had in about a year or so, and I was traveling. You know, and I think you can get to that point with Arvon, and that's what's so great about it, and I love that. So.
Awesome. All right, so like Tiffany said, this is my favorite portion of the evening because you get to really see, you get to see people stand up here and talk about how awesome this company is. But this is when you really get to see what's going on around you. So these ladies that are all up here, Tiffany and I are Oreo cooking them on the ends, but everybody in the middle is one step away from their Mercedes. And everybody in the middle has also told me that their goal is to have it by the end of the year, right? Right. So that's super exciting. Before you know it, we'll be pulling up here.
Wouldn't that be amazing? So,
okay, so the first level of management we heard them talk about is district manager. So district managers, it's one of my favorite promotions because we always say if you can promote to district, no, this is not, yeah, if you can promote to district, you can go nation. So all of these ladies and one gentleman are in qualifications for that first level of district manager. So I'm going to read the list off. If you're here, come up front and get a rose. So we have Amy Murillo, Becky Bell, Victoria Kessler, Ashley Miller, Gloria Roberts, Monica Watson, Megan Widener, Kelly McAdams, Brenton Witt, that's the man, Tammy Wilson, Laura Fry, Katie Ballweevil, Heidi Stukenberg is my sister, Megan Renaud, Morgan Grisham, Erica Rolando, Abby Linquist, Olivia Holt in the UK. So we've got a great list of ladies and men there that are working for that first promotion. We have 4 women that have promoted to district manager. Only one of them, I think, is in the room with us tonight. We have 3 in Illinois, Tana Dreyer, Andrea Winter, Alicia Hemseth, and then we have Leslie Lady here with us. So Leslie's going to come up and get a nice round of high five. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's my sister. And are you coming up to talk about her? Oh, stay up here. You have gifts. So Leslie, you've only been doing this for 3 months. Awesome. And she's our newest district manager. So I'm going to let her sponsor an upline gift her and talk. And then I'll just give it to you. You go ahead and share how you got introduced to Arvon, your story.
Hi, ladies.
Come over here so we can see the camera.
Hi, ladies. Again, my name is Leslie. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 little boys. They are 6, 3, and 2. And I also started a nonprofit 4 years ago called Ready Dress Go, which gives underprivileged teenage girls formal wear to go to their senior proms and formal events. And when I talk about my sponsor being the most generous person I know, I mean it. She heard one of our volunteers asking a consignment shop if they could, if we could have their dresses. She overheard that conversation, jumped forward and said, "How can I get involved?" That was my introduction to Arvon, was knowing how generous Rebecca is and how she is that example. 2 years later, I hadn't even tried the products. Don't you say? 2 years later, I had not tried the products, and Rebecca was still going strong. Gave up her trip to Vegas with Arvon to be a part of Ready Dress Go. Used that money to give lip polishes in our goodie bags, and we were able to give each girl a goodie bag over $250 worth of goods, merchandise, and services. We started with $200 in our bank account this year. We gave over $32,000 worth of goods and services away. That being said, our event gets bigger and bigger every year, and Armand came along right at the perfect time, and Rebecca asked me to host a party, tried the RE9 line, fell in love, and said, what do I gotta do? How do I do this? My why is huge. My why is every teenage girl who doesn't have an opportunity and has a dream to go to prom, and mom and dad can't send them there. So keep your why as big as you can, because when the no's come, you still have that why to hold on to. Thank you.
I don't even know where to start. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, obviously this is Leslie, and as you can see, the biggest take-home message I have for every single one of you is to sponsor up. This lady does the business better than I can, and I just encourage every one of you, get off the chicken list, because she was on that list for 2 years. But anyhow, so absolutely excited and honored to be her sponsor. That's all I'm saying.
These ladies are awesome and amazing, and they're both going places, and I'm really, really excited. So proud.
Okay, so the next promotion, congratulations again, Leslie, is area manager. And last month we had 2 awesome ladies that were in qualifications for area, and they both finished. It's both of them, it's their 4th month in the business. They both live in Illinois. They are not on the same team. They're separate sidelines who have now become really great friends. This is one of them up there, Shannon Wenzel. She's going to love watching this. So I reached out to Shannon and asked her if she could record her story, what she would say up here tonight if it was her. And you guys are going to just love hearing from her. So I'm going to play this real quick. If you, Tara, will you just hit the light down on the one?
And I'm Shannon Wenzel. Danielle asked me to take a minute to chat with you guys about my journey to area, which I just completed this weekend, and to tell you a little bit about myself. So I am married to Seth. We farm with his family here in the northwest corner of Illinois. We have 5 children. They are 9, 7, 5, 3, and 1. I went to law school after college, but I started staying home about 8 years ago, and for the past 5 years I've been homeschooling. So I was really happy doing those things, and I really didn't think I needed anything else. When I started with Arbonne in May, I would have told you that I was doing this for the money to help pay my law school debt, because if any of you went to grad school, you know it's just like a mortgage. But as I started getting paychecks, and they were fantastic, and I was so happy with them, I realized that I was not motivated by that at all. I've come to realize over the past couple months that what really motivates me is the chance to be a leader and to teach and train other women, and the opportunity to be able to help other women reach their goals and to be able to stay home with their children. I have a lot of girls on my team who are working in jobs they don't love, and because of that they had to miss things like back to school night, meet the teacher night, any of those things that any of us have ever had to miss when we've been working. And I'm really motivated by helping them achieve their goals and being able to stay home with their children. We've already seen some really great success on Nikki's team of people being able to stay home with their children, and that is what's most motivating to me at this point. So I started with Arbonne in May. I am signed direct to Nikki Smith, which is one of the better decisions I've ever made. And I was trying to think about why we've been so successful in the past 4 months. So I tried to think of a couple of big picture things to tell you guys. The first thing is we started treating it like a business from the very beginning. All of my team, we just immediately treated it like the biggest business ever. This is a little silly, but I kind of pretended that my business was Danielle's business. It was that big. It was that important. This was not a small hobby for us. This was not about selling makeup or having a glass of wine with girlfriends, even though that is fun and that is part of it. It was all about being professional, acting the part, looking the part, acting with integrity, giving excellent customer service, always delivering what we promised, all kinds of things like that. So that was really helpful, I think, because it helped the girls on my team understand that this is something we were doing together. It made them feel part of something bigger than just a small hobby or just something they might make a couple dollars a month at. So that was one thing we've done from the very beginning. We've always had a team email system, and every single week I go over goals with each girl, and every month we go over goals. We go over our team goals. I tell them my goal for the month, and I try to be very specific with them so they know what's possible, so they know where I am. When I have success, when I have failure, both I share with them. It helps us feel more like a team. The girls are really good at cheering each other on to their goals, So that's been something that's been very successful for us. The second bigger picture thing that I think has helped us be successful is that everyone on my team is very involved in their community. If you are the kind of person who hasn't had a whole lot of time to invest in your community or to be involved at church or at school or wherever the case may be, maybe I suggest trying to make that a priority. I would never say you should serve in order to help your Arbonne business, but it would help your Arbonne business if you were involved because it gives people a basis to trust you. If you've already been out there, you're always serving, you're working, people know you, they trust you. So when you say, this has changed my life, let me tell you about it, they have a basis to believe you. And that is really, really exciting. I don't want the first time I talk to a girl at church to be when I'm trying to sell her something. I want it to be because we're bringing her a meal, because she just had a baby, we're helping her paint, I'm inviting her to a Bible study. That's what I want the first interaction I have with people to be. And then later on, if that ends up being something she's interested in, if she wants to do Arbonne, that's fantastic. But the first time I talk to her, I don't want to be trying to sell her something. So being involved in giving a service is something I think that's really important. I know it's a value for Arbonne to give back to your community and to be of service to other women. So I think that that is something that was really helpful for our team. Everyone on my team is very, very involved in their community. They're giving back. They're wonderful women of integrity. I think that's enormously helpful. The third thing that I think has really been helpful is to be teachable. There have been times when I've been struggling, and I would take that right to Nikki or Danielle, and I would ask them what to do. And then when they gave me advice, I took that advice. Being teachable just really is helpful. They've already been through this. They have been where you've been. They've had the problems you've had. And if they give you advice and you think you can make it work, you should be using that advice because they know what they're talking about. Then on practical level, I know some of you are kind of practical girls like me. We were at 8,400 on Friday morning, and we needed to get to 13,005 to complete the promotion this weekend. So that was obviously a fairly big leap, but my team got really excited by the idea. So the first thing we did is I personally offered a 35% off sale to all my clients, and that was pretty successful. That was helpful. Obviously, many of the girls on my team offered a sale also. I didn't ask them to do that, but they did get pretty excited, and they went ahead and did that. The second thing we did is we kept everybody updated by our email system all the time. In fact, they wanted to be updated with our exact numbers far more often than I had time to do this weekend. So over and over they asked me, where are we now? How close are we? Are we almost there? Tell me the number. And they worked really hard to achieve their own personal goals, to get their DM promotion, their DM maintenance, their bonus, whatever the case may be. They worked really hard to get those goals, and in turn that helped to get our bigger team goal of becoming an area. So that was really helpful, keeping them updated, kind of raised the excitement, and it made them really push hard to get a new bump and to get new numbers, and they were very excited by that. And then the third thing that we tried to do is, if any of you watched that video Danielle put up of that little blonde girl who went from, I think, 17,000 to 48,000 for her RVP promotion in a couple of days, during that video that lady said, I just worked like it was all up to me. Like I didn't have a team, I would be getting no sales from them, and I made sure that I worked like it was all up to me. So I kept that in my mind this weekend, and I got to tell you, girls, I contacted every single one of my clients, every one of my PCs, my hostesses, anyone who had ever mentioned Arbonne to me ever. I contacted this weekend, let them know about the sale, asked if they needed a reorder, and I know that is a really scary thing for a lot of us. That is something that I don't necessarily love doing, but I have to tell you, I saw far better results from doing that than I've ever seen from ever having a sale, posting a Facebook post about a sale, or any other kind of even mass email. That had enormous, enormous results for us this weekend. So that was very successful. So those are a couple of practical things we did. It came right down to the wire. You know, it was a holiday weekend. We had a lot of people out at barbecues. They're going to get their order in later. We had some credit cards that did not go through the first time the way you hoped they would, all kinds of those things. But in the end, it was about 11 o'clock, and we ended up flying past our numbers. So it was fantastic. It has been very exciting. My team worked incredibly hard. I'm so proud of them, how they pulled together, and it was awesome. So if you girls are out there and you are thinking that this is pretty far away for you, I know that even last month this was looking pretty far away for me. I just want to tell you, keep going. September is the biggest month in the business. This is completely possible. If you can be motivated and you can motivate your team to see the potential in this business and to see the opportunity you have here to make a difference for your family, then you will be hugely successful and you can make all your goals in no time. So I'm so proud of you guys. I hope that some of this has been helpful to some of you. I'm looking forward to meeting whoever will be in Montana later this month. And thanks for letting me talk to you. Have a
Sorry about the delay, but I just wanted you guys, how cool is that? Okay, she sounded like she's been in the business for several years, right? 4 months, and 4 months ago when Nikki talked to her, Nikki's my sister in Illinois, Nikki has a paper from a GTC several years ago where she wrote her dream team, and Shannon was on it, but it wasn't until like 3 or 4 years later where she actually ended up joining her business. So there's many lessons you guys can take from that. But it just makes me so excited because if Shannon was here, you guys would see how normal she is. She's like almost every single one of you guys in this room. And you would get to know her and you would say, okay, if she can do this, so can I. And it's so fun. Area is my, I've already said this, but it's one of my favorite promotions. They're all my favorite promotions. There's only 4. Because it becomes about a team. It's not just about you. You can go district by yourself. It's really hard to go area without a team. And it's so fun when you are invested in other people's dreams. So that's one of our new area managers. So the next promotion that we have are moving towards the VP level. So we have somebody here who's halfway to region, who is over here with the cute little leather shoulders. I love that shirt on her. Stephanie's like the most calm person, so whenever she wears it, I'm like, she's fierce tonight. And she's got, your skull bracelet. She came to a jewelry party at my house once, and she bought a bracelet with a skull, and I was like, what is going on with you? But I love it. Okay, so if you are a part of Stephanie's team, I want you to stand up. Stand to this side of the room. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So again, region is not a promotion you can do by yourself, unless you are a crazy lady. It takes an awesome, awesome team. And Stephanie is one of my favorite people. She's actually another neighbor of mine. She was the first neighbor to not think I was crazy and actually join my business. And it's been so fun over the last several months watching the formation of a region take place. I think it's super exciting what we have here in Ohio. We have about 23 regional vice presidents within an hour. That's not very heard of. Going region is a really, really big deal. Not only would she get the Mercedes, but it's just proof for you guys as a part of her organization that this works. When you guys promote to region, you're going to see people join your team that have not even given you an interest over the last several months, because now they see somebody that's attached to you that's had success. So I just want everybody in the room to know like what a huge deal it is to go region. And Stephanie and I have had our little goal setting and planning, and it's happening over September and October. I went region and nation between September and November. It's my favorite months of the year. And if you guys work on hitting your personal goals, but also just create that excitement like she was talking about in the video, you guys are going to go blow past region, you'll go area in the process, and it's just going to be so neat to see what happens, not only for you, but in your team over the next 2 months. So we're super excited about that, right? Right? She is 4. We had a lot of people that show up that were qualifications for district. Okay, and then the next categories, we're almost done, guys, are all of the bonuses. People who got their district manager bonus, Arbonne gives you an extra $200 cash in your check, which is really exciting. There's just so many different ways that I feel like they're just trying to hand you cash, and it's lovely because you really, truly do get to write your own paycheck. So this month, we have Miss Heather Ivan. Where's she? Oh, she's up here. Heather Ivan. And then the rest of them are Illinois and myself and Nikki. And then we're going to jump to a new category that we started, which is really fun, 2,500 new and you. We always say we build our business on building blocks of $2,500 in personal sales and sales of people that you bring on. So if you do that, you get a $10 gift card. So this month we had Tammy Damon, Shannon Wenzel, Andrea Winter, Tana Dreer, Dina Cooper, Heidi Diebold, Heather Ivan, and Melissa Coy. But Starbucks is bad. Alrighty, and then the last category that we actually are just starting this month is something that's really fun. It's brand new, and I think you guys are going to love it. It's called If It's Meant to Be, It's Up to Me. And it's an award that we're doing where we're just picking one person from each of our regions where we just feel like they did something extra incredible this month. It might not mean that they hit their goal. It might not mean that they had a huge promotion. It just means that they had an awesome month. They worked hard. They didn't quit. And they had a really good attitude. So you go ahead and do your person first for that, and then we'll do, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's good.
My person is, are they coming up or just standing up?
Coming up and getting rows.
Okay. My person is Rebecca Chastain. She this girl, she is just amazing. No matter what, she sets her goals, and even if she doesn't hit exactly what her goal was, she does not stop. She just keeps on going and going and going. So she's a working mom of 3 and super busy, but she has a heart of gold and always finds a way to get those numbers in somehow. So she's just awesome at that.
Awesome. Stephanie is going to act as a regent since she's that close. We're just going to put her up here. So Stephanie, come on, right up here. Talk about your person.
I nominated Heidi DeWolf. Heidi started off the month, she was very discouraged because she didn't have her 6th presentation, but she just kept plugging away, one-on-ones, paper baskets, whatever. She just found a way to make 2,500.
Start at the bottom.
Super proud. She works full-time. She has
You're talking about me. Yes, so she's got 2 kids, works full time, husband has crazy hours. And Heidi is, I adore her. She actually was somebody when Stephanie started her business. Heidi was on my chicken list for Stephanie. It's like, we gotta talk to your cousin, but you gotta do it. Because I just loved her and I adored her. So she just every month is like steady Eddie. She smells good. So huge things are coming for her. I just know that her business is going to explode. And then for my region this month, I picked somebody who probably does not see this coming. But Liz Hardy, where are you at? There you are. Come on up. Liz Hardy is just precious. She's very quiet. And I just adore her. She has been very consistent in her business. And this last week, I know she had a goal. And Deb and I were talking. Don't cry. You got to come down here and start getting your hugs out of the way. Deb and I were talking this morning, and she actually came up. And I had already been thinking about her just because of some box messages that we had back and forth. But Deb started sharing with me some conversations that they had had. And we all know that this business is, yes, it helps when you have a team, and yes, there's perks of building a team, but ultimately it comes up to you and your own personal decision if you're going to work for it or not. And you had a big goal at the end of the month, and you continued to work, and you put out different incentives for people, and you did a fabulous job. And by doing that, now September is going to be, she's already been texting me this morning about signing up consultants and placing holiday products. So September is going to be even more exciting because you didn't give up at the end of last month. So there you go. I want somebody to pick me next month. Okay, so we have one last category, which is the Super 6 Club. Nobody from Ohio earned this, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other ladies out of state that earned it from my team. Tiffany had 2 awesome girls win it. So it's based on our System for Success, a minimum of 6 presentations a month. And the first month that you do it, you get your Brighton bracelet and 1 charm, and then every month you get an additional charm. So it's very fun.
And so I have Leslie Laney and Rebecca Chastain.
Awesome.
We high five. Yeah.
I love your shoes. So different.
Clarence.
There you go. All right, ladies, that's so exciting. Notoriously, the summer is 2 of the summer. Well, June and July are 2. No, what do we just come out of? June, July, and August are the slowest months, typically, just because of vacations, all that stuff. But look at how many incredible things happened. Statistically, September is the biggest month in Argonne. A lot of it has to do with the holiday products. A lot of it has to do with kids are back in school. People are less crazy with their schedules. But I'm just super excited to see what happens and what you guys decide to make happen for your businesses in the month of September. So that is all for this portion. We're going to do a quick break, like real quick. I just have to switch out some PowerPoints. And then we've got 2 trainings we're going to go through. The first one is super important because it's a lot of system changes that you're going to want to stay for. Second one is Tiffany is going to go over the new holiday products and some sales tips. So break quick and we'll see you back.
Did you write down call number?
Yes. Okay. So that thing is in Berea? Yes. Not at your house. What's the price and stuff like that?
16.
What about if you're just saying, or guests?
$6 for the morning.
Okay, for morning only, whether they're a consultant or not, or just if you say guests? Okay, so 6 for guests and 16 for all day.
Yeah.
Okay. And it starts at 10. I'm trying to see. So probably like 10 to 12 will be the
10
beginning.
to 12:30.
Okay.
12:30 to 1, and then 1 to 3.
Okay. Oh, so that's not even like all day.
No.
Okay. And do you have a lunch choice, like people have to pick online or anything like that, or no?
Nope.
Okay, that's perfect.
All
Okay.
Of course, I find the
Okay. If I see some people tomorrow and I thought I need to What is it called?
It's actually the Vanilla.
But it'll be on.
It's on that flyer.
Okay.
When that flyer goes out, we'll have the flyer.
Okay.
And I'll post it on Danielle and Carrie's.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and get started with the training portion, but I want to keep you guys here all night. I'm going to move through this pretty quick. I got to stand up here because I'm not on clicker. So, yes, ma'am? Do you want to? Awesome. Just bring your chair. Hello, Dad. Okay, so it's September. But it's like my favorite month in Arbonne, but it's my favorite month because I'm a fall girl. I had 2 of my babies in September. I love the smell of it. It always makes me want to give birth. I just love it. So it's a new month. We have some amazing changes. September's phenomenal on a normal year. It just is always, like I said, the best month of the year. We've got some incredible changes that our team is doing, and that also Arbonne Corporate has come out with for September as we transition into this new system. And with those changes and the month of September, you guys, seriously, the sky's the limit because there's going to be some incredible things that happen. So final 4 months. Okay, I've been saying all along it's final quarter, but it's not because there's only 3 months in the quarter and we've got 4. So it's the final 4 months. You just heard Shannon say that she went area manager in 4 months. Tammy went area manager in 4 months. Besides Shannon and Tammy, whatever you want these next 4 months to be is what it's going to be. It's up to you to make this last 4 months of 2014 the very best they possibly can be. Ding. After she gets her popcorn. Okay, so the new system has not launched. We know that. If you're a brand new consultant and you don't even know this, Arbonne has been working for like 3 years now on delivering the best website platform for our company. This system that we've had has been the very same system since 35 years ago. We all know there's some glitches. There's some things that cause us some major frustrations at the end of the month. All of those will be gone when this new system launches. It could be September 28th. It could be October 5th. It could be October 1st. We don't know the exact date because they're not going to launch it until it's perfect. There's one more big glitch they're trying to work out, which is caused when you have cross-country sign-ups, so that you can sign up other people and place orders under your ID. Kind of confusing. Doesn't really matter for this group that much, but it will when you're building an international business. So a couple of the changes that are taking place this month. The first thing is success packs. So first thing you need to know moving forward, no more RSVPs, no more RSVP2s, no more RSVP renewals, no more twice as nice. Does any of that matter to any of you? No more, I never used them. What's the ultimate value packs? No more UVPs. So all of those things that current consultants were aware of no longer exist. The only 2 things that will be in the system are success packs, ASVP packs, and a couple purchase with purchases. So we're going to start with success packs. It's 7 packs. These are only for new consultants in their first 60 days. So their start month and the month after. If they sign up on September 30th, yes, that counts as their first month, then they would have all of October. So it's not 60 days from their start date. It's their first month and the month after. Consultants can purchase as many packs as they want. They can purchase 5 of all 7 of them. It doesn't matter. You can purchase as many as you want in your first 60 days. They're amazing savings. They've added in bonus QV, Everybody's trying to play like Arbo Monopoly all of the time to figure out how they can get the best bang for their buck with the best volume. This is the way to do it. Like it's tested, tried and true. So Success Packs is where it's at for new consultants. Lots of people are asking, are we going to be able to order them for like a grace period? We are not going to be able to order them now. There's not enough stock for all of the consultants to place purchases, but they're thinking about trying something maybe in January as a kickoff to 2015, okay? So the last thing for Success Packs is you cannot put them in the host reward system. Not a big deal for this group because most of us don't use that system anyways. So then moving on, we're going to talk about ASVP packs. So these are for consultants and preferred clients. Preferred clients have a 40% savings. Consultants have a 50% savings. You can purchase them all year, 15 times a month. Does not matter how many you want to purchase. There's 5 packs. If you want to see the specific packs for both of them, go to the source. You can see exactly what's in them, how much they are, how much they should normally cost if you were just going to pay full retail, what your discount is, and then the added QB bonus volume that they're going to give you. These are awesome. These can be put in host reward system, but not under consultants, only under preferred clients. And the reason is that these ASVP packs and the Success Packs already have those specials of the 125s or 25s built in, so they're limiting which ones can be put in host rewards. Okay, the Pure Holiday line is also another change. If you have not seen this table up here, please come up. Thank you to Tiffany and everybody that helped her with that awesome display. I called her probably like 30 minutes before we were supposed to be here, and I thought that was her back there, sorry. And I said, I'm just bringing the box of products. I didn't even think about a display. We'll just put them on the table. And she's like, I've got burlap, I've got trees, I've got crates. That is why I love you. So cute. I want to put that up in my foyer. I've been doing Arbonne for 9 years. Every single year when September comes around, I purchase all of the holiday products. I'm not going to go into it in detail because she's going to do a training on it. But you guys, this is the best holiday line that I've ever seen. And statistically, they always sell out. So you're going to want to get these products like yesterday. We couldn't get them yesterday, so get them today because they're phenomenal. I have my favorites. The Star Wonder Fig one is like the best thing ever. I literally will stock up for years to come in case they don't bring it back. There's awesome, awesome support documents that we have made for our team. Tiffany's going to talk about them a little bit, but they will be on our Facebook page tonight. Gift certificates, wish lists, things like that, invitations that you guys can use for the holiday season. Okay, there are 2 changes that are coming with new consultant signups and PC signups. The first is that up until now, when a new consultant signs up with a $150 order, they get a free $100 product, okay? That is no longer. It is now when they sign up with a $250 order or a Success Pack, they get their $300 product. To make sure when you're talking to people about becoming a consultant, you don't say $150, because it has to be $250 to get the free product. The second change is that when the new system launches, they told us that preferred clients will actually waive the $20 registration fee when consultants place an order, or when preferred clients place an order of $250 or more. So that is super awesome to be able to say to a preferred client, you know what, you just actually qualified for your free membership, so we're going to take $20 off of your order. A lot of people confused that and thought that that was starting in September, but it actually was not going to start until the new system because they had to do it at the same time. But because Arbonne is so awesome, they decided to fix it because people were already telling their teams that. And so starting on September 12th, that fee will be waived. So you'll put the $250 order in and it will show down in the bottom as a credit towards their order. They can't get that in a system like that until the 12th. So what they're doing between now and the 12th is if you sign up a preferred client with a $250 order, they're going to get a $20 host or preferred rewards credit, an additional one towards their next order. Okay? So they're going to earn like $60 towards their next order instead of what they would have earned. Yes. Go.
I just had a quick question about the one. So they'll still be able to qualify that.
Yes, so they can get that right away too. Yes.
So does the 250 have to be all together, or does it just need to start up? Like if they can
One order.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so everybody good on those 2 changes? Okay. Okay, so because of all these changes, we have several new documents, okay? The closed sheets that you're using for presentations, you don't want to use anymore. And the business middle, I'm sorry. You're good with these documents, right? Yeah. Okay. I realized I never ran this by Tiffany. So if you're on Tiffany's team, you're good with the documents. Okay. The other packages that we're going to change are the new business builder packages. So we've always had that kind of just the plain black 3-package option. So they're going to look a little bit different. So the first one that we're going to talk about is I don't know which one. Okay. These are our new business builder packages. And I'm going to put this on Facebook too, you guys, but Erica Kozlowski, who's on Ellen's team, is amazing. And even though she moved out of state, this woman, bless her heart, has been working tirelessly, not only for me, but several other NVPs in Arbonne making these documents. So this is a front and a back. A front and a back document, and you can print them. They're going to be uploaded on our website, hopefully this weekend. Give me this weekend. And you're going to see that there will be individual, so you could print the front or the back, or she actually made them so that you can flip print them, so you could do front and back. So this first one is the business builder packages. Okay, the top one is the consultant I Want It All. So it's going to be kind of equivalent to the last package that we had, the top package, except it's so much more bang for your buck. This includes 3 of the success packs. It's the daily favorites, which would give them everything that they would need for their home. You can see there it's shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, deodorant, shea butters, all of that stuff. The Arbonne favorites is this middle success pack. And I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this yet, but the Arbonne favorites is exactly what we use for our presentations. That is everything we use in our presentation. A lot of people fought to get that as one of the success packs. The whole makeup kit. The makeup kit now normally costs $800. And this success pack is $400 and something, I believe. So it's a huge savings. More RVs. They can only get that in their first 60 days. No, not their first 60 days. Their first month and the month after. The second pack, so that first package, you're going to just say this is your fast track for success. If you're ready to hit the ground running, this is what you want. It is a little bit of an investment. You're going to get value of product of over $4,000. Okay, it costs just over $2,100, but they get almost $3,000 of volume. So you're going to be able to say this is everything you need for your business, and you're going to be halfway to your district promotion. Okay, most people don't do this package. In my whole business with Arbonne, I think I've had 5 to 6 people do the top package that we had before. Honestly, the people that have the most success have done the middle package. So this is always my favorite package, and I made it as similar to the last one as possible. This middle one is 2 success packs, so the daily favorites, everything we need for our presentations, the nutrition ASVP. When you look at these together, side by side, the success packs and the ASVPs, I'm totally sorry if you guys are confused with all the different verbiage. The nutrition success pack is probably going to be for somebody like a Gretchen, who's going to take the success or the nutrition and run with it. You get like 4 fibers, 2 proteins of each kind, lots of fizz sticks. If you're not really going to focus on that right away, you don't even really want all that product sitting on your shelf because it's just going to end up going bad. So we like the nutrition ASVP because it's still all the products, but it's a little bit smaller so that you can use them, but you can also share them with clients. And then the cosmetic pack. That middle package, everything's 50% off. You're going to get $1,500 of volume, so they're going to get that and be in qualifications for district, and they're also going to hit step 1 of Strong Start. Now, pay attention when the new system comes. Strong Start is changing as well. We'll talk about that later, but that first increment is $1,500 for Strong Start. And then the basic bare minimums is the bare essentials, and it's just that Arbonne favorites, and it is $700 of volume. So that first package is exactly what we used to have you put in, and you only got $500 of product, and it costs you maybe $30 cheaper. And so now it's costing you about $30 more, and you get $200 more of QV. So that's an awesome, awesome deal. On the back of this page, no, I'm sorry, don't click yet. I want you guys to see when you sell these packages what you're making as the consultant. So you guys can kind of just flip through there. I'm not going to go over all those ones because I'll post this stuff. But remember, when you're selling these packages, you're also making a little bit of an income as well. On the next page, this is what's going to be on the back of that letter. So it's going to show people why they need products. It's going to show them that they're going to be able to make their investment back when they follow the system. I think it's so important to teach people that, yes, it's an investment, But if you follow our system, you're going to make that investment back. And where else can you make an investment this small and have the residual income potential that you do? In this middle box, it does talk about the fact that there are 7 success packs, and they can purchase as many as they want. If they want to purchase more, it tells them where to find it. I didn't feel right putting all 7 success packs as the top option just because it was available to them, because not anybody really is going to come in and spend $4,500 just because they can get 7 success packs. But I wanted people to know that they're available if they wanted more of one or something different. But I really wanted these packages to fit what we do when we build our business. And the bottom has the information for the Arbonne credit card. A lot of people don't know about this. I don't have a lot of credit cards. This is the one that my husband and I have. It's really low interest, but it's great for people who are starting their business, okay? A lot of people don't know about it because there's like a little tiny symbol on the bottom of the Arbonne website, but you earn points when you purchase on Arbonne. You get flight rewards, you get tons of things you can put towards GTC, and it's just a great one to have if somebody says, I really want to do this business, but I don't have the cash. You can show them how they can get the card, give them a plan to pay it back, and it's there. The next packages are for the client, okay, preferred client when you're at a presentation. The ones that we hold up now where you said, I'm going to go over some package deals, okay? These are the new ones. I love them. They look similar, except there's only 3 now, and they're green, not orange. So the top package is my favorite. I love this. And you can say at the end of your presentation, if you love everything you tried tonight, then you're going to want to look at package 1 because it's the I love it all, your customized spa experience. So we're going to get every single product that we try in our script, and you're going to be able to say, you get to choose $100 of your favorite products, okay? So they can get skincare, or they can get cosmetics, they can get fizz sticks and digestive enzymes. That's what I always talk about. Whatever they want to do, because you know how some people are like, I like package 1, but can I switch this and switch that? This package up here is 2 ASCP packs. So you're going to go to the computer, you're going to log in, you're going to click one button, and it's going to order the RE9 line and the Genius. You're going to click another button, and it's going to give you the rest of them. You got to put those ones in that one. But it's so much simpler than what we used to do. On that top package, you're getting $81.45 in PC commission, okay? We changed these packages and made them all preferred clients because what we saw with the last packages is, yes, it was giving people great discounts to let them sign up as wholesale buyers. Some people loved that. We started to see a big problem with Arbonne because so many people were signing up as wholesale buyers, which is still technically a consultant. Wholesale buyers were getting catalogs and sample packs and are now registered as a consultant but not building a business. And that's not something that Arbonne wants. Number 1, because it takes money out of our pockets. So we saw that from Arbonne. We saw checks go down for consultants. Okay, nobody really wants their checks to go down, right? So we are doing only preferred client packages as the front page. And then when you talk about, well, I'll get into that as we move on. So the 3 packages on the front are all preferred clients. That first one, you make $81.45 in commission. That's not even your overrides. So if you're a district, you're going to make 109 total. Areas will make 130. RVPs make 142. Okay, for one package. Like, that's amazing to be able to say, okay, I need to make this much this month. How many package 1s do I have to sell? And break it down like that. Package 2 is just the anti-aging face package. This is, again, an ASCP pack. So you click one button, and it's done. 40% off of package 2. I didn't say this. 45% off of package 1. The first 2 packages also qualify them for their free PC membership. Okay. Package 2, you're going to make $43.95 in your commission. You can see what you're making there. The first of package 3 is just a basic $150 preferred client. These are suggested products. They don't have to be that. A lot of people ask that. It's 20% off. You get $22.50 in your 15%, and you can see what you make there. I also put on here, well, I did not, Erica did. In the top one, you get $50 in rewards towards your next order. So you can say to somebody, you're going to get everything you tried tonight, plus $100 of products of your choice. It actually, write this down, it's actually $108 of products in your choice. So we put 100 so that if they went over, it wasn't like earth-shattering. Second one, they're getting $20 in preferred rewards. First one, they're getting $10 in preferred rewards. So that top package, they're going to be able to take $50 off their next order. That's awesome. Okay, questions on this? Because I know there are some. Ellen.
$100 is one product?
No, they can pick whatever they want. because the second ASVP pack that we have over here is called a Build Your Own. And it's actually a 250 with a 125, but it's an ASVP pack. So we took the rest of the products from the presentation. That Lift Gel is their free product. Their $50 free product, so they could switch that out if they don't want the lift, but we encourage it because it's not coming free with the RN lines anymore, unfortunately. So those products right there, the body firming cream to the body gelée, leave you with $108 left of that ASVP pack. So you can pick out a couple eyeshadows, you can pick out foundation, you can pick out whatever they want. And then when the new system launches, just a whole other one for you to throw in your book of information, you can go over on 125s for 25. Right now, you know, if it's like you have 125 or under, you can't go over. So when the new system launches, they can pick out $200 of product, but then they will just add that $50 to their cart. You get RV for all the extra. Yeah, yeah. And you do get a lot of RV for this first package. They just have the discounts worked in because it's an ASVP pack. Any other questions on this? Now. So the only thing you have to keep track of, okay, so right here it says waived, right there it says waived for the $20 fee, so that's not going to be technically waived until the 12th. So if you use these packages between now and the 12th, you have to just say the waive actually starts on the 12th. What you're going to get is a $20 credit towards your next, a $20 gift certificate towards your next purchase, okay? This might take a little bit of a learning curve, but you guys, these packages are going to be awesome, and your checks are going to explode. Heidi?
Where do we find the ASVPs right now?
If you go to the source and just type in ASVP, it will pull up a whole document on the benefits and then each pack individually.
Okay, but no, to order.
And when you go to, they'll probably have like a big banner up on the Shop Online homepage, but they're going to be in your, like that gray specials box.
Okay.
And then when the new system launches, it will look totally different. And when you go to check out, it will like have pictures of them, or you can just like add one. Okay? So then the back of this page, because you know before we had the commission statement, this is what the back now looks like. So it talks about the business, the benefits. I love that it shows Tori, so when you guys flip this over, you can say this is one of our Arbonne grandmas, Tori and her amazing husband. It still gives the compensation, so when you're doing your 4 ways to win, at your presentation, and I'm going to do a video of this and put it on our Facebook page so you guys can hear exactly how the verbiage of my close of my party would be. But you're going to be able to say the 4th way you can be a part of this business, or 4th way you can be a part of Arbonne is to look at the income opportunity. And then you share why you're passionate about the income opportunity, share some of the benefits, share some of the incomes, and then you can say, as consultants, right now we have awesome limited time offers up to 50% off. So if you're looking at this, like you might want to share this with a few friends and family, or you want to build a business, then talk with me about these packs at the end. Because then you can say, oh, you know what, you are going to be ordering a ton and you might share it with somebody, and then you can make the decision to sign them up as a consultant. But we don't want to sign people up as wholesale buyers anymore unless they are doing it as a business. Okay? Is that good for everybody? Okay. Next document is, so these will print to a sheet, and then you can cut them. I don't think people understand the value of their preferred client membership. How many of you have preferred clients that are registered to you that don't reorder? They don't use their, thank you, they don't use their preferred rewards, they don't do anything. I think it's because they don't really know what they signed up for. And a lot of us, let's be honest, sometimes it's hard to get follow up, even though we know it's the most important thing. So what I want you guys to do is either print these on a nice, I'm going to do mine on a shimmery cardstock that Staples has, and either mail them to them right away, or make it even easier, keep it with you at your presentation, so that when they say, okay, I'm going to take package 3, you get all our information, you sign them up, and you can say, okay, you know what, Stephanie, so since you're a new preferred client, I just want to give you this little flyer so that you can understand all of the benefits that you have to you. It says, congratulations, new preferred client. It goes through their benefits. It goes through how they earn the rewards, how they redeem their rewards, the ASVP packs, all of that, okay? So if I got this and I took this home, I'd be like, oh, I just earned 40 bucks. And I haven't to, like, I would remember, it's like Kohl's Cash. Freak out, my Kohl's Cash is going to expire. So I tell everybody, like, it's just like Kohl's Cash. I actually called it Kohl's Cash on the phone the other day when I was calling up. I was like, $30 for Kohl's Cash. I mean, Arbonne dollars. I mean, preferred rewards. So, but everybody knows what Kohl's Cash is, okay? Any questions on any of these documents so far? Pam? Right now, it's on my computer and my email. Right now, it's here. But it's going to be on the website. Yeah, you guys, just so it's easy so you guys have them, I'll put them all on Facebook tonight, and I'll get them on the website this weekend. So it will be on Building Nation and Facebook. Deb.
I just had a suggestion with this. What I do is I mail, well, it's like this. It's the one from the website. But I mail this with my business card, and then on the back of my business card, and this came from Karen Kane, on the back of my business card, I put their preferred client ID. So I send them a thank you, and I mail it along with this and then my business card.
Just reminding me of something awesome. They don't have to log in with their IDs anymore when the new system starts. They can log in with their email, which is why they've been making such a big deal about you guys having unique emails, which don't stress about it, because here's what's going to happen. When you log in with the new system, if you're the first person to use that email, they just claim it. Okay? So like I have 6 people that I don't even know who they are anymore or where to find them, because they're from when I very first started, but they all have my email. So don't stress out about that whole thing. I love.
Told me that Sunday night.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But what Deb said is fabulous, and make it pretty. Like I love our clear envelopes. It's so funny because I got a birthday invitation, or no, I got an invitation from Nikki for an incentive dinner we did the other day, and it came in a clear envelope with the invitation. And I was like, "Where'd you get those clear envelopes? I love it." And she's like, "There are clear envelopes that we use for all of our sample packs and everything, which is this size. So make them pretty. Get a clear envelope. Put this in it with a sample with your business card. Do things that make them feel like they're like the VIP of our body." Okay, so the next slide, I'm going to wrap it up so Tiff can go, holy cow. Upcoming dates to get excited about. We talked about that one already. Poland, October 1st, we talked about that already. GTC 2015 launches October 1st. It's probably going to be $99. It goes all the way up to like $350 if you don't register at the early bird prices. It's April 16th through the 18th. Who has a birthday? You do. You do. No. Pam's birthday's in September, but she raised her hand. I have a birthday. There's like 7 people that have their birthdays on the 16th, 17th, or 18th, or 15th. So we're going to have a huge party. There's no reason for you guys not to be in Vegas since you heard it from me this early today. It's amazing. Best thing you can do for your business. We'll talk about that later. The new system, I don't have a date, but it's coming. Next one. Okay. So this is it, guys. Go back. What?
Go back.
Which one?
No, forward.
Forward.
Stop.
We're just writing dates down.
On September 20th.
Okay, so this is the Canadian National Conference. It's September 20th through 22nd. So they're letting area managers, you might have been here, area managers can host their own event where they launch new products. There's one set that I know of that's amazing, and then there's other products that they didn't tell the NDPs even what they were because they were so excited for us to wait and hear it with everybody else. But I've heard it's phenomenal. That's all I know. New catalog is available on September 20th with the new products and with the Genius, with the body serum. Yeah, because the body serum won't be in it either until September 20th.
They're on back order.
And if you ordered a bunch, then just, if somebody needs them, put a post on Facebook and say, can I buy 6 catalogs from somebody? Any questions before we move on? Yes? Websites come out with a new system. So they're supposed to give us the names to our website in the next 2 weeks. But then they won't be active till the new website, or to the new system. Yes. Anybody else? Okay, last slide just basically says, have a stellar September. These are a lot of awesome changes, but you guys, it's going to bring nothing but benefits to our business. And seriously, who wants to make $82 or whatever it was on that package? Like, I'm excited to get out there and get one for clients and take really good care of them because you get that 15% every time they order. So now Tiffany's going to come up and quickly go over the holiday products and why we're going to just blow September out of the water. Did you see her go on? I did. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, since it's getting late, I'm not gonna, well, I'll ask you if you're okay with this. I was gonna go over all the different holiday products, but they're all up here for you to see. The descriptions are in the catalog. Is that okay with everyone? Yes. Okay, and if you have questions about them, come, see us after. All right, it is time. It is time. Make the unimaginable happen. It's time to have a super September and exploding 4 months. It's not a fourth quarter. So I want you guys to get as excited as I am right now. Okay, and I know sometimes in the summertime, you get down in a little bit of a slump, the summer slump, the busy vacationing, busy with your kids home, all those kind of things. I know, believe me, I know. So it's time now. People are back in school. Ladies are excited that their mommies are excited. Their kids are out of their hair for maybe a little bit. They're ready to do some fun stuff. And I want you guys to get excited. This is the biggest 4 months of Arbonne. This is huge. And September is like the time to rock it out. So, ding. Okay, I already said that. Ding. Okay. Oh, well, there. Oh, okay. Go ahead, do that. Okay, so the holiday products. It's about celebrating with friends and family, captures a global spirit and joy of the holiday season. It's pure, safe, and beneficial. Unique blends of essential fragrant oils, no synthetic fragrances. Packaging has a simple craft paper look, displayed with beautiful botanicals throughout the catalog. I love this catalog. If you guys look through it, I love it. It is so cool, and I think it represents what Arbonne is all about, and it's kind of my style, too, so I like that as well. But sell the holiday products. Take advantage of this. And I'm going to go through different steps and things that you can do with them. So the holiday catalog, I'll skim through this quick. 16 new products, something for everybody, which there is. I bet everybody on your Christmas list, you can find something in the catalog that they would love. 3 luxury size Arbonne favorites, 5 holiday classics backed by popular demand, 2 purchase with purchase items, da-da-da-da-da. The Charitable Foundation, you can buy, they have little greeting cards. Usually is like an ornament. This year you can get really cute greeting cards, and that is a donation that goes to the Arbonne Charitable Foundation. And there's, on the source, you're going to find all kinds of, the information sheets and the ingredient lists and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, so tips for success. Now, everything that I'm going to tell you, I also have in a document that I am going to post on the Facebook page and on both Facebook pages. So, you guys, if you don't want to vigorously take notes, don't feel like you have. Okay, tips for success. First of all, purchase the I Want It All. Use some of this as testers. The rest is for display. Then you give as gifts to your friends and family at Christmas time. This is usually what I do every single year. I don't take everything there to my parties because you want to be able to walk in one trip. So I usually take one thing from each set or something for people to smell, to sample, stuff like that, and I have a little display set up, and I talk about that at my parties. But I have stuff that I do not open that I strictly use as display, because then those get wrapped up, put under the Christmas tree, and all my family gets gifts for Christmas. And they have caught on, and so a lot of times they will request what they want. So, make a list of those you know that would like to make extra money for Christmas. Set up opportunity appointments. People need money right now. Christmas is coming. Kids are getting older. Gifts are getting more expensive. People are getting retail jobs just to make extra money. Offer Arbonne. This is an awesome way for them to make money. And now with all these new sets and the packages and the more money that we can make, I just think it's the perfect time. So I want you to make it your goal to set up business appointments. Invite people to the opportunity events, things like that. Be thinking of people. If you're out and about and you hear of somebody saying, I gotta go get a job, or I need to make some Christmas money, or I put an application in at Kohl's, whatever. That's your Arbonne, you need to tell them all about it. Schedule. Work now to book your calendar for the rest of 2014. So, make it your goal in the next 2 weeks to get stuff booked for the rest of the year. Think you could do that? Seriously? I'm not joking, man. Next 2 weeks, Start booking. Get your September book, get your October book, get your November book, get your December book. Does that not scare the holy waylife out of you? It does me, but you can do it. If you set a goal, you can do it. Did I go through all? Okay. Okay, ideas for scheduling. Offer pamper while you shop nights, makeup parties. Ladies want to look good for all these Christmas parties and holiday things that they're going to be going to. And I've heard a lot of people have class reunions this fall coming up. I don't, thank goodness, but I've heard a lot of people. Perfect time to do makeup parties. Get a massage therapist. This is something Tara and I have done quite a few years. Get a massage therapist to come to a few parties. You can either do this in your own open houses at your house, or you can have, it's a great way to get stuff booked. So, people that are fresh out of massage school are looking for clients. So, this is a great way to do this. And we would do it, I'd either pay them, some people would have them come and they would tell the guests it's $5 for a 5-minute chair massage or something like that. You can do it that way too. But it gives them a great way for them to get clients, but it's a great way for you to get bookings. So you can say, hey, Gretchen, giving you a call because I have a massage therapist that is going to come and do a few parties and only have a couple spots open, and I thought of you right away. I thought you might be interested doing facials and chair massages. What do you think? When calling for bookings, be sure to mention the holiday line, gifts for everyone, and prices in every price range. Schedule your open houses, one per month. So you want one in, let's talk about this. Do one in September, one in October, one in November, and one in the beginning of December. And you can invite tons of people on all your list for all of them. So say September, a few people don't come, get a hold of them and say, hey, I'm having another one in October, you missed September, you're definitely going to want to come check this out. Offer a coupon on your flyer for coming. Make it fun. Just get creative. If you're going to mail invitations, make it look a little extra special. Do something, put a little fancy, what's that stuff called, that glittery stuff that you can put in a card or, I don't know, whatever. Creative Brian's not here. Offer early bird specials exclusively for your PCs. So you can come up with cute little ideas for that, even if it's free shipping or something. Okay, beef up your party's holiday style. Hand out a wish list, and there is a document made that will be posted on Facebook tonight. And it's going to ask people, do you have a spouse, do you have a parent, do you have someone that would like what you're wanting for your Christmas gifts, and then you can contact the husbands or whatever and say, hey, so and so, your husband gave or your wife gave me this list. For me to contact you, blah, blah, blah. Give out minis from Holiday Line as prizes at your presentations. So those are purchase with purchase. Keep that in mind. Like if you order the stockings, which is, there's one laying here, has all the minis in it, you don't get any RV for that, which is okay if you want to do that. I love to get the little shea butter. Let me show you. The little shea butter sets, and you can break those up because you do get RV for those. What else? Even these are nice. You can break these up. There'd be 3 little gifts out of that. Things like that. You can kind of piece apart with stuff. But what happens is they try that and they love it, and you follow up with them. So you give them a shea butter hand cream. You make sure to follow up and just say, hey, just checking in on you. What do you think about that hand cream I gave you? And they're gonna be like, oh my God, that's so awesome. I'm going to book a party. I'm going to do the business. I'm your next refugee. Touch on gift ideas at parties, corporate gift giving, teacher gifts, etc. My kids as teachers, not anymore, they're not in elementary school, but they got Armand every single year. Offer gift certificate. And I did this last year and it was a huge success. And they said if you purchase a $25 gift certificate, you can get it for $20. So they would pay me $20 and they'd get a $25 gift certificate. I actually did really well with that. Share the 12 Days of Christmas. This is, if you're new in the room, this usually comes out. Have you seen one yet? I haven't. But there will be one coming. But it's kind of it's a fun thing like a husband can do for a wife. So he would give her a gift, one gift for 12 days, the 12 Days of Christmas. You wrap it up for him off you, deliver it, and then he can do that for her. That's always a big thing every year. Offer incentives for holiday parties and great gift ideas. Have men's shopping nights, football, hello. Have guys if you can come sit in one of their football games at halftime, you sell them and set them up good for their wives. Their wives will love you for it. Oh, see, I know, like Laura Fortner, she's an MVP. Her husband has done that every single year. And he's a huge football guy. Yeah.
The moms get upstairs, do facials, eat, and the guys come during halftime.
Yeah.
Play stores.
Yeah.
I get you guys upstairs facials.
Guys love to do the facials. If they can get past the, whole of a man thing, they love it. Let's see, offer incentives for help. Okay, I already, no, I didn't. You got men's shopping nights, cookie exchanges, pamper and shop. Get creative. You can make fun little invitations. It's the same party. You're just adding in a little theme or making it a little bit more fun. That's the kind of stuff that gets me. I like to have that extra little fun twist on things. So talk up opportunity at your parties. Again, people need money now. Offer fundraisers. Tons of people are wanting to raise money for things. You can do Arvon and give up 20% of your commission or 35% of your commission, whatever, for fundraisers. Okay, fillers. So you still need to be doing at least 6 parties a month. These are just fillers you're going to do in between. So send letters to businesses for corporate gift giving or stop into a local business with gift ideas. Make up a letter to email or mail to your clients, your PCs. Talking up the holiday line, when your open houses are, gift certificates, hostess benefits, the opportunity, any special coupons, blah, 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 all that stuff. You can make a beautiful email and send that out to all of your clients. You can even do a mailer and mail to special people that you love a little bit more. Sign up for craft shows, health fairs, shopping nights. Get online and look up when those things are now. This is a great way for you to expand your contacts. You might not sell a lot, but you're going to get contacts that way. But you can do, I would recommend if you do like craft shows to have small things let's see, send holiday catalogs with your spouse. Offer your great PCs the chance to do a book party. If they say, of course, that they can't do a regular party, then you can throw that at them next. Stop and shop in your home. Have a display constantly set up in your home for anyone that drops by. So whatever you take to your parties, have a display set up. So when people stop over, you can have them look at it, and, or it'll just be sitting there and be like, oh, what's this? Like, if that was in someone's living room, I'd be like, oh, can I smell that stuff? Can I try it? Ask to set up displays and or send sample baskets into teachers' lounges, break rooms, etc. So you can do like a pamper basket to give to someone with a bunch of testers, and you can put sample packs in as well, but I recommend if you do that, that if they take one, they have to give their name and information to you so you can follow up. Okay, so hey you, give it your all and you'll be fine. So I want you guys, from this point forward, and I'm going to do it with you. My summer slump is over. Yes, no more summer slump. It is over. My husband is like needing me to be MVP like yesterday. So I'm making this happen, and I want you guys to join me. I want to know that when I go to bed every single night from now until December 31st, that every single day I gave it my all. Does that mean I work every minute of the day? No, but I want to be able to go to bed and think, okay, I made my phone calls today, I had a positive attitude today, I did my devotion today, I took all those steps that I need to do to be successful. So never doubt yourself. You are capable of so much more than you think. I know sometimes either you haven't started the business and you're getting ready to start and you're scared to death, or you're brand new and you're so nervous about this. And I want you to know you are so capable of so much. If you've been in the business a while and you're not where you want to be, that's okay. If you go and talk to any people at the top of the business, any ENVPs, they're going to tell you that they had a time where they went through the same exact thing. They just kept going. They didn't stop. So even if it gets hard, you have to just keep going. Believe me, I've done this 9 years. I know it gets hard, but you just can't stop. You have to keep going. So get out of your own way. Duh. It's not the people telling you no. It's not, oh, Arvon's so expensive, or I'm so busy with my kids, or you can't stop blaming everybody else. You are in your own way, okay? So get out of your way, quit the negative thinking, do your 30 minutes of personal growth every single day, be positive, be excited, and do like what I say. Before you go to bed at night, think to yourself, okay, did I do everything I needed to do today? Suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret? Who wants regret? Do you guys want to look back on this and say, gosh, why didn't I do this more? You know, you don't want that. So, you know, yes, you're going to have to work a little bit more. You might be gone a little bit more in the evenings, more than you would like, or be on the phone a little bit more than you would like, or spend a little bit more money right now just to get the stuff that you need. But you need to have the discipline. Discipline has been one of the hardest things for me, and I still struggle with it. But I would rather work towards that than regret. So, again, do it today or regret it tomorrow. Are you doing it like your hair's on fire and it's really important to you? Or are you wasting time playing Arbonne? Don't be upset by the results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. Boom. Boom. I do too. So, your hair's on fire. Is your hair all on fire? Is your hair on fire? I'm going to be the rah-rah like my husband went to. They freaked him out. Yeah, the crazy lady. Seriously though, guys, you need to know what is possible in Arbonne. You need to know what is possible for you. Not to get all weird and stuff on you, but seriously, do you know by making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, and if you're telling yourself, yeah, that's just those few little people, I used to say that too, but it's not. It's for anybody. Anybody that wants it, it's there. And it can be hard, and it's going to be hard, but I'm telling you what, it's going to be so worth it. So, next month, we are going to pack the front of this room like crazy with recognition because you guys are going to rock it out in September, and I'm so excited for it. I think that's it.
And I just have to say that while I was back there and Tiffany was doing her training, that one of the girls, who shall remain nameless, said, I really want her to be an MVP. Oh. Don't we want Tiffany to be the next MVP? So I'm no more summer slump for her either. I'm kicking her butt. Okay, so it's like the latest we've ever ended. It's 9:05, tons of awesome information. We love you all. Go home. Yeah. I'll put all the documents up tonight, and then I'm signing off because I have to go see my grandpa. So, okay.